Eminem is one of the most recognizable names in music, but how much do we really know about the man behind the rap god? From his tumultuous childhood to his uncanny ability to predict the future. Hey everyone, welcome back to Bizarre Society. Today we're going to explore 10 things you didn't know about Eminem. Let's kick things off with one of the most mind-blowing facts about Eminem. He predicted the future of his music. Yes, you heard that right. Some of the lyrics in his songs seem eerily prophetic, and while it's not uncommon for artists to write about themes that end up aligning with their personal lives, Eminem has taken this to a whole new level. In his song Stan, released in 2000, Eminem tells the story of an obsessed fan who writes him letters and ultimately drives his car off a bridge, resulting in a fatal accident. Fast forward to 2006, and an actual car accident occurs in Colorado where a fan, after writing disturbing letters to Eminem, drives off a bridge. The incident mirrored Stan so closely that many fans began to speculate that Eminem had somehow foreseen this tragic event. And it wasn't just a one-off coincidence. His song, The Way I Am, speaks about his frustrations with fame and being misunderstood by the media, which only intensified as his career grew. Eminem's ability to capture future events and emotions in his music is a testament to his raw honesty and ability to see the darker side of fame before it even arrived. Next, let's dive into one of the most shocking moments of Eminem's personal life. His mother sued him. Eminem's relationship with his mother, Debbie Mathers, has been a recurring theme in his music. If you've listened to songs like Cleaning Out My Closet or My Mom, then you know that he didn't exactly paint a flattering picture of her. Eminem has accused his mother of substance abuse and neglect in his lyrics, and it didn't take long for her to respond. In 1999, Debbie Mathers filed a $10 million defamation lawsuit against her son, claiming that his accusations had damaged her reputation and caused her emotional distress. While the lawsuit made headlines, it didn't quite go the way Debbie might have hoped. She ended up settling for just $25,000, a far cry from the $10 million she initially sought. The tension between Eminem and his mother has been one of the most publicized family feuds in music history, and though their relationship remained rocky for years, there were signs of reconciliation later in his career. In his 2013 song Headlights, Eminem offered a rare apology to his mother, acknowledging the pain he caused and showing that even the most strained relationships can evolve over time. Here's something you might not know about Eminem. He actually slept through the Oscars when he won one. Back in 2003, Eminem's song Lose Yourself from the 8 Mile soundtrack won the Academy Award for Best Original Song. This was a monumental achievement, especially for a rapper, as it was the first time a hip-hop song had won such a prestigious award. However, while his peers and fans celebrated, Eminem was nowhere to be found. The reason? He was at home sleeping. Eminem later explained that he didn't think he had any chance of winning.
And
you were sleeping during the Oscars when you won an Oscar.
I just felt like I had no chance of winning.
And since he wasn't exactly known for loving red carpet events or industry parties, he skipped the ceremony altogether. Eminem was shocked to wake up and find out he had won an Oscar. To this day, it's one of the most unexpected moments of his career. Imagine being so laid back about one of the biggest nights in Hollywood that you literally sleep through it. The next fact is pretty intense. At age 20, Eminem was a driver in a drive-by shooting. While Eminem has never been shy about his tough upbringing in Detroit and his brushes with violence, this particular incident is one that most fans don't know about. Before he became famous, Eminem got caught up in the wrong crowd and found himself in a situation that could have changed his life forever. According to Eminem, he was asked to drive a car for a group of guys who were involved in a drive-by shooting. While Eminem himself didn't fire any shots, being behind the wheel put him in serious legal jeopardy. Luckily for him, the incident didn't result in any fatalities, and he managed to avoid jail time. However, it was a close call that could have derailed his life long before his music career took off. This experience not only solidified Eminem's desire to escape the violent environment he grew up in, but it also fueled his determination to succeed in the rap world, knowing he had dodged a bullet, literally. Bullying is another major theme in Eminem's music, and what many people don't realize is that his experiences with it were so severe that they nearly killed him. As a child, Eminem was bullied so badly that it sent him into a one-week coma. Growing up in a rough Detroit neighborhood, Eminem was often targeted for being one of the only white kids in a predominantly black area. He also didn't fit in because of his small size and introverted personality. One day when Eminem was only 9 years old, a school bully beat him so viciously that he suffered a severe head injury, putting him in a coma for over a week. The incident had a lasting impact on Eminem, both physically and mentally. This trauma, combined with the instability of his home life, laid the groundwork for the anger and intensity that would later define his music. If you've ever wondered where that unfiltered rage in his lyrics comes from, look no further than his childhood experiences with violence and bullying. It's hard to imagine a world without Eminem's music, but after the release of Encore in 2004, he seriously considered walking away from it all. Struggling with addiction to prescription drugs like Vicodin and Ambien, his life began to spiral out of control. Eminem later revealed that his drug use was so severe that he was taking up to 60 Valium and 30 Vicodin pills a day, leading to a near-fatal methadone overdose in 2007. This, combined with his declining mental health and personal turmoil, such as his divorce and mounting pressure from fame, left him feeling drained and uninspired. Eminem faced a serious creative block, and for a while, it seemed like he might quit music for good. The situation worsened when his best friend, Proof, was tragically killed in 2006, sending Eminem into a deeper depression. Grief-stricken, he withdrew from the public eye, unsure if he would ever return to music. However, after entering rehab and overcoming his addiction, Eminem slowly found his way back. His 2009 album Relapse marked his return to the industry, followed by the critically acclaimed Recovery in 2010, which reflected on his journey through addiction and healing. Now here's a lighter fact. Eminem's favorite movie is Rocky, and he has watched it more than 100 times. It might come as a surprise that the rap god is such a huge fan of the classic boxing film, but for Eminem, Rocky is more than just a movie. It's a symbol of overcoming adversity. Much like the character Rocky Balboa, Eminem sees himself as an underdog who had to fight tooth and nail to earn his place in the world. The parallels between Rocky's struggle and Eminem's rise from poverty to superstardom are easy to see. Both faced seemingly insurmountable odds, but through sheer determination and grit, they managed to come out on top. Eminem has often cited Rocky as a source of inspiration, and he has even used the movie's underdog story as motivation when working on new music. The spirit of never giving up, no matter how hard the battle, is something that Eminem has carried with him throughout his career. Eminem's musical achievements are unparalleled, and one of the most impressive is that he holds the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive #1 albums in the US. As of today, Eminem has scored an astounding 10 consecutive #1 albums on the Billboard 200 chart, starting with the Marshall Mathers LP in 2000. This incredible feat puts him in a league with some of the biggest names in music history. What makes this record even more remarkable is the fact that Eminem has maintained his relevance in an industry that's constantly changing. While many artists fade away after their initial success, Eminem has consistently dropped albums that not only top the charts, but also resonate with fans, critics, and even new generations of listeners. It's a testament to his staying power and his ability to evolve as an artist without losing the core of what makes him unique. Another fact that many fans don't know is that Eminem's song We as Americans was so offensive that the US Secret Service nearly took action against him. The track, which appeared on the deluxe edition of Encore in 2004, contains a lyric that caught the attention of federal authorities. "I don't rap for dead presidents. I'd rather see the president dead." While the line was clearly meant as a provocative metaphor, the Secret Service didn't take it lightly. There was serious talk of launching an investigation into whether Eminem's lyrics constituted a threat to then-President George W. Bush. Although no legal action was ultimately taken, it shows just how powerful and controversial Eminem's words can be. The incident further solidified his reputation as a fearless artist willing to push boundaries, even when it meant getting on the wrong side of the government. And now, for one of the most well-known but still surprising facts about Eminem, his real name is Marshall Mathers, which led to the name Eminem. His stage name is actually derived from the phonetic pronunciation of his initials, M and M, which he stylized into Eminem. It's a simple origin story, but one that's become synonymous with one of the most influential rappers of all time. When he first started rapping, Eminem went by other names like MC and M, but as he evolved as an artist, Eminem became his final moniker. It's a name that has now become legendary in the music industry, representing both his raw talent and his alter ego, Slim Shady, the more outrageous and controversial side of his personality. Even though he was born Marshall Mathers, the name Eminem will forever be etched in hip-hop history. And there you have it, 10 things you didn't know about Eminem. Which of these 10 things shocked you the most? Share with us in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed today's video, tap the link to watch our recent episode on some shocking Hollywood cover-ups. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating deep dives into the world's most intriguing stories. Thanks for watching Bizarre Society. See you next time.